Hey everybody, in this drill I'm going to show you a great set play that you can use when you're on the offense, when you have a runner on first, and how to lay down a bunt to advance the runner to third. And I'm also going to show you how you can defend against this set play when you're on the defense. There's no special equipment needed for this drill. So here's how you execute the bunt drill with the runner on first. So you're going to set up your infield. You're going to set up full infield. So pitcher, catcher, first baseman, second base, shortstop, and third. You can also have your outfielders just to show them where they'd be backing up on those plays. And then you can have your batter plus a runner on first. Okay, so this is where you want them. So from a offense standpoint of view, what we're going to do is usually when you want to set this up, it's when you have a runner. So in your lineup, how you set it up, the runner is always going to be when they get on first. Probably you want a fast runner to execute on this play. And then you want the next person in there. So if this is like your top of the lineup, you have your speedy person at leadoff, and then your contact hitter in the second or third spot. But that person in the second spot is really good at executing bunts. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. So you probably just want the actual pitcher to toss it in like lightly so they can execute this play. If you want to get to the point where they're doing full speed pitches, they can, but just for they get the sake of understanding how this drill works. So the pitcher is going to pitch the ball, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have the batter square up to lay a bunt, and they want to make sure that they're bunting down third base. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to have your first baseman and third baseman collapse. So they're going to come in, and the first baseman is going to come in and try to field that ball, and same with the pitcher. So you're going to want to do it down the line on third base. So the player that's going to be able to field that will be the third baseman. So they're going to come in and field that ball. Your first baseman is going to be taken off right when this play is coming, and they're going to be rounding, taking a look. They're actually going to be looking at the third base coach to make sure that no one is covering third base. So when they're looking at the third base coach, they're running full speed, and no one is actually backing up third base. So they're going to make it all the way to third base. So what happens is this play here, you're going to concede that out. So the second baseman's going to cover the bag, and third base is going to field it, and they're going to throw it to first, and they're going to get that out. Okay? But now you've advanced that runner from that bunt from first to third base. And sometimes, seen this before, where we've executed this play, didn't expect it, third baseman gets frazzled, and they overthrow that ball. Sometimes they come in all the way from first to home, and your runner from that bunt to that play actually gets to second. Okay, so again, those are rare occasions, but again, something that's not expected is that no one's going to be covering that bag. Okay, so sometimes outfielders, depending where they're playing, sometimes that left fielder can come in and field that ball. So on this play, you're going to want them to cover here. Center field is going to cover 2, and then the right field is going to cover that throw just in case there's an overthrow. But usually, again, in some of these plays, the catcher, if they know what's going to be trying to back up that throw to third base, to first base for that throw. Okay, that's that bunt, because always usually the catcher is going to make that backup and run over to first base to back up. So again, as you can see, this is a play where it's set play where you have a runner on first, someone who can lay down a bunt. They're laying the bunt down third base. And then that runner is making that turn all the way going to 2, looking, no one's covering third, and then they make it over to third base. So from a defensive standpoint of view, same play, when teams know how to execute this play, this is how you defend against it. So same thing. So now we're going to have the red team that's going to be on defense, okay? You're going to have your batter, fast runner on first. You're going to pitch that ball, right? They're going to lay that bunt down third base line. Everyone's going to collapse. Third baseman's going to come in, field that ball. First base is coming in, pitch, right? So this is runner's going to cover first base. The second baseman's going to cover first base. Shortstop is actually going to cover second base. And this is where the catcher actually covers third base on this play. So since the pitcher is coming home, you want them to actually come and cover home plate in this play. So when this runner, if they try to execute that play, right, you're going to see they're going to actually be coming around, but now they're going to see the catcher over in the third base position to make that throw when it does go over to first. So if that actually does happen, they're going to make that throw here. They're going to get that out. This runner is going to actually keep going, and it will be pretty close. They're going to keep going, and then you're going to have that second baseman who took the ball in first make that throw over third base and get your double play. Again, set play. This is something that we work on, that in terms of, you know, making your players and team aware that you can execute this play. You know, when you sort of see the third baseman that's playing a little far back, you know, you can actually, I don't want to say like entice them to, so you can square up the bunt, and then they'll see the third baseman will come in a little bit more to actually make sure that they field that bunt. And then you lay down that bunt and lay down third base. Make sure you have a fast run on first, going around to making it third base. And from a defensive standpoint of view, your catcher will always be backing up third base, and the pitcher will back up home to defend against that set play. So let me know if you executed this play. Again, it's a great play that you can fiddle around and have your players learn how to generate runs through playing small ball. And again, enjoy this drill. Thanks for watching Easy Softball Drills for your practice plan. Make sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel.